Alright then, hello everybody, it's me, Hunter, and here we are back at it again with part 2 of me reacting to HAP-P-KID Cybertronics Turbo Fighter Super Fighter version 2010 by Robo Rebellion. So let's go!
Made a robot back in 2005 that came in two colors, of course, red and blue, and it was this.
Okay, and just let me, I just want to be like a 15-hour long video, but if you haven't checked out the first video, go ahead, it's still uploading right now, so yeah. That hurt something a second. Like I said, I'm at I'm at mom's work right now because I had to go to the dentist so I can get new retainers. So, yeah, that's why I'm here. So, but we're gonna leave here at the exact same time we left last time, and we are going to we're gonna try to. I really want to try going to Ross or Walgreens so I can try getting more HAP-P-KID robots and make a video there, but I think we're gonna have to wait another time. And also that the other Turbo Fighter that I bought that was $40. I didn't return it. It's too late. I'm gonna get it. And well, now that I actually have a Turbo Fighter, I'm thinking of maybe considering on swapping the parts on it. But I need to. I don't want to. I'm not gonna do that. Because I think that one speaker does work. It's just the fact that all it does is just sit there and make the scanning noise. It could be still dubbed, but I mean, if that one speaker is broken, then that's fine. I mean, but it'll be kind of annoying of too many of them going off at once. But it does walk though, which is nice because the one I have does not. And I don't even know what generation it is. I think it's probably a second generation from what it looks like. It might be a third generation. I don't know. But it doesn't really say. It's just, but yeah. But no, I was really talking about another thing about the UK ones. You know, I was talking about how they have, instead of them being blue and red screens or green and blue, they can also be, like I said, they change things up to make it a little more interesting. But there's either red, because it's actually inverted. Like, it's red and blue. It's not blue and red. It's red and blue, the screens. But they can also be green and orange or yellow. Or all yellow or all red. But they should have I think they should have done blue ones, blue screens, red ones, red screens, green ones, green screens, orange ones, orange screens, and yellow ones, yellow screens. They should have done that. But then if that was the case, then literally nobody can tell them apart. But that's just my idea.
Not this one, but it was called Turbo Fighter. It was the first robot with that chip, Turbo Fighter. It would have a green and a blue chest light. It would have a lot more paint details just like these. It would have a few other paint details just by example on the back. It would have like paint around here.
So they got a little lazy with some of these newer generations of the Turbo Fighter.
While he was, doing the play mode, it would actually stop. You would turn it off and then you would just turn it on.
What's this? Just like the Autotron and some of the other HAP-P-KID robots, you can turn it off with the button instead of the switch.
Which is something, in all honesty, I have never seen in a robot before. So what happened, time goes by, and after a while, they decided to relaunch the Turbo Fighter with another soundtracks and with this exact same.
Literally, you can seriously not even tell them apart. Because I thought for a second because I think also I saw I'm a Turbo Fighter video that was from UK that actually was a third generation Turbo Fighter, but it had the first generation screens with a lot more paint on them. So I don't know if the other parts are painted, probably not. It probably had the first I think it was just the screens that were, or maybe the shoulder little fin things, I think were paint. I don't know, but I'll show you that video, but probably not.
Like structure, and they ended up saying, "Hey, what about if we bring Super Fighter back in a way?" And they put the Super Fighter chip in one of these. So there's no way in the world to find out if it will be a turbo or a super fighter.
I said your chances of finding them are pretty low. And like I said, unless you ask the seller, they have videos, because they do lie. Like I said, they'll fucking online shopping or like eBay and Mercari. And I mean, it's nice that you get the stuff that's discontinued. You can buy stuff. Well, you can still do that on Amazon, but I think Amazon. Oh, I don't know if they're sold on Amazon. I think some of the I think they are the newer ones. I don't know if they sell the turbo fighters or any of that, but
from that generation, because we would consider it a super fighter from the second
super turbo fighter.
because that's what it is. The first turbo fighter, then this one, which is the second type of turbo fighter, and we were talking about the actual turbo fighter, not this one. About super fighter, I will say this should be a third generation super fighter because we have the 1996 Wang Kwong one, which was Mar the Turbo and Ram the Defender in all of its variants. We also have the one that I used to have, which is Mars Super Fighter, which is the one that has like the chest roll here and the little like triangular thing here.
Yeah, well, it kind of looks like Robot Sergeant's like chest work. Except I honestly kind of liked Robot Sergeant's chest because the chest because it was actually like a lenticular slip cut, like a lenticular holographic or. Hey. Okay, hold on a second. But it was like a lenticular. If you know Robot Sergeant, you know what it is. I honestly kind of prefer that because it's kind of lazy, but I mean it's kind of cool in a way because it actually moves. Like it actually, you know how you turn your head and it moves. Like that one moves to when it's turning or whatever. But I think it's actually kind of better like that because you can. You don't have to position it because he says in this exact video that you need the screens to be in a certain way for them to look good. And I always have it to where it's the turbo fighter charging at you, like you can see his face. The other one's like the first generation artwork. Well, all the generations of turbo fighter has it, but it's got like a first generation looking one where it has all the paint on it, like it's got the drill gun, like shooting at the alien menace
And then,
thing.
of course, Super Fighter, as we know it right now, which is this one.
Which, whatever that alien, I haven't checked in a while. I'm more focused on the turbo fighter, but whatever the alien, the red one, whatever's on the red one screen, or what not the turbo fighter one, but the other one. I'm not sure what that is. I don't care. Like I'm not sure about it, and I don't think there's actually I know in the minifigures they're having aliens and stuff like that, but I don't know if it's that exact one. And I don't think they ever made a toy. They might have, but they probably did, but I'm just not aware of it.
Super Fighter. Now, as I have explained everything, I think I'll just go ahead and show the robot in action. The robot's pretty nice. I love it. I'm not gonna lie, it's beautiful. And the fact that it doesn't walk that well on the floor and Robot Sergeant actually beats this robot on walking, it's kind of embarrassing because Robot Sergeant has been through many modifications. And the reason why he no longer has his, voice is because the chip kind of fried. I still have the chip. It still somewhat works because it does the try me sounds and all. But I don't.
Yeah, because I think he once told a story where he left it out, like he went somewhere and he left it on, and then the next time he was like, oh crap, it's still on, and then when he tried using it again, it completely it gave out. It would have gave out because it was doing like it does the little background noise whenever you turn them on, like the little space like beep boop, like Morse code stuff in the background. But then after like 20 to 15 minutes, it turns off. And he didn't turn it off. Like he just left it idling, and then it like broke or something like that.
Actions and the transistor for the speaker overheats so damn much that it's just gonna fry out the sound again. So
it's probably 10 minutes. He's even shorter than that.
Without further ado, here's Super Fighter. And also, I don't know if I already mentioned it, but the reason why Robot Sergeant fried in first place was because I left it turned on the sleep mode. He has like this sleep mode where he stops making the background sound, and then you gotta push the button to reactivate it. And I left it around like 4 or 5 hours, and the thing just died. So yeah.
But he didn't really say how long it actually does. It's like it'll say like 5 minutes or something. Yeah.
Oh, and another thing. I forgot to say another thing. I'm sorry some people are just like dying to see it, but There's a
Like
problem.
I said, I know probably the majority of the people just want to skip through this video, but
the
yeah.
chest rolls have to be aligned, and I'll show it right now.
Like I said, there's the thing right there. Like I said, the screens need, and we'll actually get a good look at that other guy, not the Turbo Fighter, but the other alien thing. Yeah, see here, there. Hold on. That one right there. You see what it's like when it's like the turbo's like it's like throwing a punch or whatever it's doing. That well, let's see.
If you guys see, these two chest images have to be aligned.
Yeah, that guy, like that flying Mothra, whatever the hell that thing is supposed to be. But see, that's what I'm talking about. The screens actually need to be aligned for it to actually look cool. What I had before, like when I first got to this Super Fight, not this exact one, like it was the exact same one, but it's not like Zodric Leader actually gave it, like it was someone else, I think it was like Elmo's World, like or Leon something, or some, I don't know what the name is, but he liked my Mercari account, like she liked me. I don't know if it was, I think it was either that one, Elmo's World, or Elmo's World was the one that I tried telling him to send a video of the item, and then she deleted my message. I mean, I swear, it's so much fucking suspicious shit. No offense if you happen to be watching this video, but
the robot to be completely
that thing. Here, I really wish you could show the little, here, that thing right there, the red thing. So, I don't know, I think they probably made a toy of that, or like one of the minifigures, but as far as I know, I don't think they've seen it. See?
Fly Guy and the Super Fighter.
Yeah, see, that's what I like having the Fly Guy, or Fly Guy, I just like that name, but that's what I usually like to, keep the screens on.
Or Turbo Fighter, whatever you want to call it, like. Assuming by the details, I think it's a turbo. But you get the point.
Not to be confused, like I said, every single time I look up Turbo Fighter, I always get results for Turbo from, Wreck-It Ralph or the Ryan Reynolds Snail movie, like I did a DVD opening, and then that Power Rangers movie, which they actually did do a robot that kind of looks like a Power Ranger. I don't know what the name. I think it's one of those old freaking like basic robots. It's nothing like this.
Another thing, of course, is that I like these robots particularly because of how realistic they are. They are not like those robots that are just like fire, and they just walk.
Yeah, okay, Mom actually low-key, like, I know she just likes it because it sounds stupid. Like, the fire, move, drop the gun. Like, it's just really fucking stupid, but she once said she actually likes them, but she probably just likes it because of how retarded it sounds. So I'm sorry, I'm a white trash person, but, I mean, she just likes it because of the way it sounds. But, yeah.
And the lights flash all at the same time? No. This has a scanner, a lamp, a gun.
Which, like I said, only the first generation of the Turbo Fighter, unfortunately, has the light in its gun. But, I mean, of course, I don't even know, like I said, just like in the last Turbo Fighter video, Jordan, like, people are not sure. I think Kevin probably found a layer, but he's not sure if there's actually still it's bare bones, like it's still, the program is still there on the board, so you modify it, or if it's not, because you could honestly just hook it up to when these light up, it just wouldn't look good. I mean, like seriously, they really cheaped out on some of these later ones, but that's fine.
Just a flash and a face light that flashes in sync with what the robot says. It's exactly the same thing with you-know-who, Robot Sergeant. And again, I really want another Robot Sergeant or at least parts to restore mine, because I don't know, I just would love to have another Robot Sergeant in fully functional shape and give it the box and all this stuff of my first one. So yeah, I guess it's finally the time.
Oh wait, nothing. And I actually did have a Robot Sergeant at one point. I've had absolutely every single fucking toy ever, literally, even down to like just everything. I had everything as a fucking kid. I'm a spoiled fucking brat, I know, but like I used to have a Robot Sergeant, a red one. I can show you. Like, it's fully complete, except it just didn't have the That's where most of the weapons come from. That, like, say, got thrown away, and then I eventually hid it away, and I've had it ever since he got thrown away. But like I said, he did not work at all. His relay switch was broken, so and the motors were locked up. So all he would do is just sit there and just make the he would just keep on walking constantly, and that's it.
Here's Super Fighter.
But here we go.
I am a super fighter.
So they should have. I mean, obviously, they really should have. Those leg pieces get lost really easily. I mean, like I said, that's probably once a kid gets this, that's like the first. Just like I was trying to simulate like a kid like playing with this thing and just like taking those things off.